Yes, my wonderful people. Now, today, you don't know the great countryman. Now, today, I want to address certain things and reason with the people them. You understand? But, me also, I go show a little man and how the man them a flex. And you remember the robbery by the Trinidad who get robbed in the hotel? Me a show you somebody who aware the goal them from the robbery there. And me hope Inspector Siobhan watch this video. Yo, let's go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Countryman return bad, sick and mad. Them other flag a day a bitch and fag. Ride out the young with big flag. Pull up, jump out of the stand mad. Countryman step for the shows hush puppy. You might see him on the news and make no stoppy. Him love step him can't settle him feet. Green double and I call police. Send Lucia, people in my bar for peace. Don't a Trinidad press is a fucking beast. Fucking beast, fucking beast. Countryman return bad, sick and mad. The mother flag a day a bitch and fag.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It's a son, I've learned a lot out of reading people faces. No matter how them I go on like.
I said I was gonna talk about the jewelry robbery, which I will. But doing my research, I came across this. Now, those two white men, they're British, and one of them was shot and killed, the one on the right, and the other one was shot and injured. Now, this happened in 2019, and I am just wondering whatever happened to this case. I mean, did the Royal St. Lucia police drop the bomb on this case? Because it seems like there is a trend that goes on in St. Lucia. Now, my thing is, what is the community and the public concern over crime and them thing there? But it let me play this clip.
This is not St. Lucia. St. Lucia is an extraordinarily beautiful place, very rich cultural heritage, fantastic creative expression, and we have to sell that. It's unfortunate sometimes it spill over into areas that are really core to our economic survival.
That was a tourism minister, and you never hear him send not one condolence to the people them who get shot and murdered, the British man them. And you never hear he speak on any update or anything of the sort. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna fight it, this, that, whatever. And he's kind of complaining about the spillover into their economy. Now, this lady that I'm gonna play, I love how she's talking. And listen to this, Senator.
It is time that something is done in order to curtail it. And I think we've had the crime symposia before, and there are recommendations that have come out of it. I think that there is need to look at each recommendation and work towards putting it into action.
Out of all the politicians them in St. Lucia, you see this lady right here, she makes sense and I like her. You understand? She is no nonsense. You hear what she said? She said there's many symposium in St. Lucia before on crime. But what we need to do, we need to follow through on some of these recommendations and put them into effect. And the funny thing is, Jamaica, Trinidad, the whole Caribbean suffers from what this lady is saying. So my hats off to this beautiful lady, the senator in the parliament in St. Lucia. She is no nonsense, and the Prime Minister should listen to her and do what she say. Put some of these things into action. Now my thing is, can we get an update from the government or the local law enforcement about this case and what's going on with this case? Because it just seems like the whole case does disappear, given the fact that these two white men that you see here, they gave up their citizenship and moved to St. Lucia. One of them, the older one on the left, he has been living there for 30 years. He got shot and injured, and the one on the right got murdered. And it just seems like the case disappeared, and then the government of St. Lucia, they're more concerned about tarnishing their name. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. You need to solve the crime, and once you guys solve these crimes, then your name won't be tarnished, and then it would say, okay, St. Lucia solved the murder of these two white men, British men, that got murdered in their country. And that's how you make people want to come back to the country, and that's how you prove yourself. You can't just prove yourself by not solving this and just do some PR where you have, ministers talking and this and that. That's not going to work. So once again, I am asking for an update on this case particular, and there's some other little cases of tourists that I am gonna start to highlight, but we need an update. A suggestion to the police, and I can't tell you guys what to do, Mr. Guard. Use a very distinct man with all your accolades, you understand? But it would be good if you could form a cold case squad that looks into old cases or cases that not as hot. You know what I'm saying? And that way you can have to manage the thing properly. And that's just my take on it. Okay, before I move along and talk about this gangster from out of St. Lucia, Scarecrow, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I want to show you guys something pertaining to the subject I was just talking about. Them two white men that got killed. Check this out. Now, I want you to look at the screen right there. Now, in St. Lucia, the authorities who typically involved in investigation and public safety include the Royal St. Lucia Police, responsible for law enforcement and criminal investigation. Now, there is another office, which is the Ministry of Home Affairs, and that oversees internal security and policing. And there's also the office of the Prime Minister that may also be involved in addressing public safety concern in high-profile situations. You see what I'm saying? So, when it comes to this case, we would like to see some of these people right here. And not just this case. We would like to see other part of the government step out and who's responsible for public safety and give us some insight and make some speech. And I'm not just talking empty speech. And I did this right here so the people can educate themselves on the different parts of the ministry and who is responsible for what, and hold them accountable. With that said, let's go. Okay, a while back, I did a video on this situation right here. You have this Trinidad man, he's a jeweler, and I don't know who gave him the brilliant idea doing pop-up jewelry in different countries. Now, given the fact the idea is a good idea if it is done properly, but you can't go to some countries and don't have the proper security, whereas you have to roll with so much jewelry and them thing there. So that's a learned experience, I guess, as we move forward. But the reason why I talk about this, you had a few guys like Kodiak and Kodiak brother, couple of them involved in this thing, you understand? And them have the gangster we down in a Bacatel, we are run them. Now, my intel has told me that this man right here, now that's super criminal, the Scarecrow, and the jewelry that he is wearing, my intel tell me that it comes from the Trinidad pop-up jeweler who like me say, come down there and them rob him. And if you notice in the picture, you see you have like 5 different youth come in and I look on jewelry. Those are the guys who went and stick him up. Now, Scarecrow, you and Lean Back have been doing crime for years, and for some reason, you can't get caught. Remember, just recently, you have a man a look for you, cause you do a big time robbery, and your brother them, we have the bar of Martinique or St. Martin's. I also the thing over the phone. You have on a boat to go back and forth and whole heap of different things. Now, my thing is, all the money you make, wanna make the money and do? Wanna uplift the community? Or wanna just buy gold chain and stand up in it and look like a damn scarecrow? And when me wanna know, me I ask the police them, how come these youth, him, Lean Back, many other, John Wig, you understand, enough of them, plastic face, and me know a whole heap more man. You have all a tomato named Savage. Enough of them out there. How them can never, ever get arrested, but guess what? The poor youth them a get arrested, but the super criminal them always a get away. Me know so I try on the thing and I try step up the fight, but only need to bring it to them boy, yeah. Cause them a corrupt the youths them. You understand? And that me have to say. Listen, my name is Countryman.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.